I mean, you could say that, but you're gonna find somebody that's gonna mix with you well when it comes to that kind of thing, because you're gonna have somebody that's equally passionate about being healthy, working out, and it
I
turns
know,
around, right?
right?
Like think about it. Like let's say your man's out there, he's working out, he got the six pack, and he's like,
I
this.
like to show off my man.
But are you gonna get mad at him if he showed?
No.
Okay, so but there was gonna be women out there, and they're like, yeah, this
Yeah.
is my man. Yeah, he's looking.
I don't know. I'm weird. I'm weird.
Yeah.
Because let's say my man, I've been with guys that do social media.
Yeah.
I tell them myself, like, put on some great pants so you could show, get attention from the females.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I'm not jealous in that way because I know how social media works.
Exactly.
And I've given them ideas in a way that so they can get attention from women.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
is that crazy?
Well, it's
Like,
algorithm.
that's-
I mean, well, then again, when you look in your profession and whatnot, you do go out there and you educate people on not only on working out but style, right?
Yeah.
So you do throw your styles out there when you're posting.
I cook.
And the food's great, and you do throw up good scriptures out there. You throw out some positive stuff. Your progression on how you had your room set up, and now it's more of your piece, right? So that's a progression.
Another
right?
thing I get judged by is the Bible and the way I live my life. I'm gonna say this now.
Mhm.
I'm not in a religion. I don't believe in church. All I'm doing is getting to know God, and that's it. Every day I wake up, I read a few chapters. I'm doing a Bible study on YouTube. And I'm not, oh my God, I'm a Christian woman and I'm all about God and oh my God, and you got to do this. And no, I love to get in his presence because I feel like he loves me the way that I am. And I don't have to change my way of living just because I'm getting to know God's story and how he created the world and whatever.
Yeah.
And because I read the Bible.
Yeah.
I get judged by that. Oh my God, you're showing your ass, but you read the Bible?
Well, those are people that don't read the Bible that are saying things like that, right? Because there's one famous quote: "He who hasn't sinned, cast the first stone," right? All right, then people are ready to throw stones, but they're sinning every day.
Yeah.
I see that as like a very hypocrite way of going about it. I mean, again, when you're born with no clothes on, and you're not thinking about any of that, right? As a child, there's no lust. It's just kind of like, I'm living my life. You know what I mean? I'm out here having a good time.
Have you ever been through that era where you feel like you were led by lust in some point in your life?
Yeah, I mean, there was a big part of my life where I was
Because I feel like lust is what's fucking up everything.
It does. It gets you in a mindset where you need the next best thing.
Yeah.
And you kind of get stuck in this endless loop where it's never good enough, right?
Yeah.
Because when you think about it, there's always going to be a good-looking person that's going to be out there in the world. Or you invest into your person and you make them good-looking, right?
Exactly, right?
But I mean, there was a time, I was very big on throwing parties at clubs, and every weekend I was just in that environment. Just another pretty girl at the club every Friday, every Saturday, and then I'm like, but then it's too repetitive, and then it started to get less attractive.
Oh my God, I read something just like that today. The same thing you're saying,
Listen,
I read that shit
one
today.
time, I no lie, I was just like, and I said it so nonchalant, but one of my homies like, yo, look at that girl, she look good, whatever. I'm like, bro, she's just another girl with the same Forever 21 dress as the last one from last weekend. You know what I mean? They all shop at the same place.
Fashion Nova.
Yeah, Fashion Nova. I seen that fit before. She looks better in it, but there's another one out there, right? But it's, and then it kind of got to the point where I'm like, I go to the club, I don't even want to talk to women, to be honest with you. Like, I go out there and I'm chilling with my boys that are dancers. Yeah, right. The club is Zara right now with the music that they got going on, right? That's where we chill, right? But I think when it comes to that kind of lifestyle, you could easily fall into lust, right?
Yeah.
And the same thing, and that's the man's perspective, right? When we got money and we're that person that everybody needs to connect with to have a good time, you become that dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, and then you could get lost.
Have you felt empty?
Of course.
And
of course. Yeah, because you get all that love every Friday and Saturday, but then the beginning of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm like, damn, bro, I ain't getting no love.
Like, ain't nobody woke you up with breakfast in bed.
Nah, they serving me bottles. Maybe I want to get served some mangú con salami.
Would you ever?
Right? Imagine they come in with a plate with the lights on and shit. Yo, I love that.
would you ever marry a woman? Like, you see how you say that you see women with money at the club popping bottles, and you know they got money.
Oh yeah.
Would you ever marry one of those women?
Oh hell yeah.
What the fuck?
I'll marry a woman with money. Hell yeah.
Yo, what the fuck?
I'll marry with a woman. Yo, you telling me? Listen, when you gotta.
So
think,
how am I different?
Chapeo.
Oh, yeah.
at the chapeo. Oh wait, hold on. No, hold on.
Chapeo.
If your shorty's at the chapeo, she's not your shorty no more. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying that right now.
Es
You're
que
done.
está diciendo un
You're
chipeo.
done.
Un chipeo. No.
So
how-
say bye bye the next day.
How is she? Hold on. 'Cause
Yo, what? She's over here dancing on somebody's Honda? Like, come on now, yo, get out of here. I ain't doing this.
So, okay, wait.
I'm gonna message tell my shorty to go
Doing
home
the chapeo,
right
not the women.
What happened?
What happened?
Wait. Men doing the chapeo to the girls that are popping bottles and spending $1,000.
Money.
I mean, listen.
Yo.
Like I said earlier, we gotta get that bag. You know what I mean? Like, I'm getting something. What is it, Denzel Washington? He said, I'm from around the way. You know what I mean? Like, I'm leaving with something.
So how am I? Oh my God.
Hey,
so
that's-
how am I different from that girl at the club popping bottle every week? From me wearing shorts at the gym where I don't even go out. But you will marry her, and I'm over here thinking that ain't no nigga gonna marry me because I'm showing my ass at the gym.
Yeah, that's a good question.
You insecure.
Do we have bottles at the gym? I don't know. I'm just saying, like, you know, we could work with something. You know what I mean? Like, if you got VIP at the gym, I'm with you, all right? Like, I don't gotta wait online for this workout. Like,
Yo, what the fuck? This nigga.
yo, for real. You know how long I gotta wait just to do the little traps and shit? My man's already big. I'm like, go home already. You been here for 4 hours on the same machine, right? Like, yo, every time I go to the gym, I'm trying to work out, and somebody's there doing freaking 1,000 reps. Just for it's like, bro, you're already big, all right? You're big for the both of us at this point. Right? You know what I mean? Like, I ain't with that, you know what I mean? But if you listen, I mean, there's nothing difference between you going out there in the gym and some girls popping bottles. I just say that because, you know, when you see women out there popping bottles, they're successful, they're making money. They're not. Well, you know what? Maybe they're using somebody else's money. I gotta ask that question because, you know, I had a couple of homegirls come by. You know, you ever went to the club with your friends and they come out with a drink for you? I mean, well, you're not a guy, but I'm just saying, like, there's times I'll go out with some homegirls.
Tell me a story.
All right, so this is why I like going out with my homegirls. I'll go out, and then next thing you know, she'll come over. She'll be like, "Here, there's a drink." And I say, "Where'd you get this?" I don't know. That guy bought it for me. I didn't want to drink it. No lie. I'm getting free drinks off of my homegirls.
Yeah.
Now I know what it feels like for y'all. It's great. It's great. I'm looking at them like, what are we drinking tonight?
Yo, what the fuck?
She's like, I'm in the mood for mimosas maybe or something else. I'm
Is
like, all
there,
right, that's
is
what's
there
on the
any
menu.
crazy stories that has happened while you, because you'll be in the club promoting every weekend.
Man, I'm not trying to throw anybody under the bus.
You don't gotta say names.
It's okay. We'll lift the bus up. We'll get them back out. No, I mean, I've seen a lot of crazy things, but
Yeah.
I mean, the dancing part gets out of hand.
What do you mean?
I mean, I would never understand how, okay, if you go to the club with your significant other, you can dance, but you might want to be careful how you go about doing that. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you don't want to wild out and then, you know, do too much. Sometimes guys get a little bit overprotective. That's how fights start. There was a fight the other day. I'm like,
Really?
what the hell's going on? You guys was just chilling.
Yeah.
That VIP full of people, you great. But the second you leave, it's like the liquor's like, nah, you're not. Party didn't end, my guy. We're in the parking lot tonight. We're fighting. Right? I'll tell you, every
They
time
like to take that shit outside.
Shit, bro. Every time I look at a bottle of Henny, it's like, I got to be careful. It's like, you're going to run my night tonight. You are in control, Henny.
Oh my God.
But I mean, I've seen on both sides. I've seen guys wild out on fights a little too much. I mean, I can't say the craziest fight, but I remember this one party. Out of nowhere, guys started fighting. You know, it was an event that I was doing with my friends over in Queens, and the fight breaks out in the parking lot. And I'm standing in front of the club, and I'm like looking, and I'm seeing everybody just running around. I'm like, yo, this is pretty intense. It's crazy. I look to the left, And the guy to the left of me pulls out a gun, and I'm like, all right, now I gotta go. I'm looking at everybody fight over there, and I'm thinking I'm in a good distance. Meanwhile, I got this guy just pulling
With the
out a
whole
gun.
fucking.
I don't understand. And then I look back over, and then some guy had somebody's windshield, and he threw it at somebody. And then I was just like, how the hell do you get a windshield?
What the fuck?
Yeah, like how do you get somebody's windshield? And he just threw it at somebody. This guy got a gun, and I was like, no, I'm out. You guys are a little bit too reckless, and that's what you get, you know.
Yeah.
On the women's side, you don't really get too many fights with women. They just get drunk and things, turn up. That's pretty much what it is. I mean, you don't want to find nobody in VIP. That's not supposed to be there,
Bruh.
Yeah, because it gets crazy. But I mean, that's just the nature of it. That's why, like, I remember I told somebody, I mean, going to a club is a singles environment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I remember I had somebody tell me, well, every location's a single environment. I was just like, what?
What?
Yeah, I didn't understand.
So a restaurant is a single environment?
I mean, no, to me, I think that's more of a
Family?
Yeah, family, friends,
Couple.
more personal thing or whatever. But, I guess they were trying to get away from that perspective. I was like, nah, if you go to the club, and you're in a relationship, it's not the best. I don't understand. What's this ladies' night all about that you guys do?
I don't have girlfriends.
Okay. Well, I mean, of ladies' night. I'm sure you got invited.
Yes, I do know of ladies' night, but I don't have girlfriends.
Do you think that's okay to invite somebody that's in a relationship?
No. It's not okay for a girl that's in a relationship to go on a girl's trip or to go on a ladies' night.
Even a girl's trip?
That's worse.
Oh, damn. I'm going to have to...
'Cause I know somebody that she's married. She's married. She went to Jamaica for a girl's trip. She slept with a guy over there. She got pregnant, and her husband thinks it's his.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's
To
insane.
this day.
That's insane. Jamaica's off the list, guys, okay? Just letting y'all know.
No,
ladies ain't going there.
Yeah,
You're not
so-
going to Jamaica. I remember I remember...
Danilo can ask.
So I hear you say that you will marry a woman that you met in the VIP, but how about a woman that you met in the bar?
At the bar? I would say yeah, but it depends on the conversation, because sometimes women, they know how to work. They know how to work a guy for drinks, so you could tell. I think the environment of women in VIP is a little bit better only because they already established their own dominance in some sense. It's like, I don't need your money. So like if I go there, it's a better interaction. But at the bar, it's like 50-50 for me.
So you think the women in the VIP will have a better conversation than the one in the bar?
To be honest, that's a good question as well. I can't say yes or no to that because I could potentially have a good conversation with somebody that's going out there trying to have a good time, right? I think it's just more of the environment that makes it a little bit different, right?
For my experience, the women that come to the VIP
Yeah.
usually come with their own people.
Yeah.
So that means that you already know them. But the women at the bar, they just come along.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
you're
you
right
know what
about
they're
that.
looking for.
Man, that's dangerous,
No,
right?
what they
Hold
looking
on.
for?
Hold
I
on,
used to
hold on.
go alone.
But wait, but then what is that kind of, you know what I mean? That's a good perspective to look at, right? It's like me
I'm
going to the
talking out
club alone.
experience.
I'm hunting. You know what I mean? Like, I'm-
Another question I have. What is with a lot of girls that always have that one girl that they call the fridge? You already know what it is. That
Lyman.
always, every time you want to talk to a girl, this fridge always comes and try to block you, even though you're not talking to them. Why is that?
That's a good defensive
know.
line. All right, that's what we need on the Giants.
I know.
That's it right now, bro. I need that.
Yo,
You know what I mean?
I know a story where it was these 3 girls in Miami.
Damn, Miami's another one. Jamaica, now Miami?
In
Bro, we're losing our
Miami.
women, all right? We're
No
losing our women.
way.
I'm going to Colombia tomorrow, all right?
No way, that's
I'm
worse.
out. VIP.
And then Dominican.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
wait.
never going home. I'm sorry.
No, wait. Literally, they had reservations, or no, the girl was trying to get in with a promoter. Pa lambe to, lambe some drinks. She ain't even got money. They was charging the big girl, the nevera girl. They was charging her $300 to get in.
I heard about that.
$300 to get in the club. They was charging her. And
Call that
nothing wrong.
equality.
Damn, bro. Paying by the pound, right? That's some good picanha.
So
No, it was-
I got a question for her.
Yeah.
Because I hear everything that you're saying, but the big question is, he said he would date a woman maybe at the bar, or maybe at the BAP, right? But how about you? Were you date a man in the bar?
No.
So how you expect somebody date you?
Oof.
It's because I'm not looking.
But you
I'm
keep
afraid
saying that nobody like you.
because they judge me for my gym content,
Yeah.
not because I'm at the bar. Because I go on dates alone. I'll go and eat my.
Will you date somebody at the gym?
Yes.
Will you even try to talk to somebody at the gym?
No. My face
So
is
how
a
you
resting
expect to date
bitch
somebody
face.
that you don't talk to?
Men are scared of me at the gym. Actually, they scared to come. They scared to come because of my face. It's like, yeah, I dress sexy, but don't come talking to me.
That explains why you're single.
You got that. You got that. Don't mess with me look.
Yeah,
She's like, let me do my reps and get out of here. You know what I mean? I don't want to talk to none of y'all.
yeah. But anyways, changing the topic. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
For you,
Okay.
changing the topic a little bit. Who sits in the front seat? Your mom or your girl?
Damn, bro. That's insane. Either way, you're getting an ass whipping. You know what I mean? Like, however you look at it. It's just, who are you going home with at that night, right? It's like maybe I could dodge my mom for about a couple of weeks. She'll forget about it. You know what I mean? Nah, if you got Spanish one, she ain't forgetting about that. She's like, you remember that day you made me sit in the back?
What's going on? I sleeping with this lady tonight. So.
Yeah, right? That's the shit I don't want to deal with. You know what I mean? I don't want to deal with that argument.
Wait.
Mom, how much you love your son?
Talking about plans are canceled. Plans are canceled, Mom. I'm gonna have to see you on Sunday. Straight up. You know, if you put yourself in that situation, you gotta balance. I think that's the rule.
Now,
Yeah.
Wanda, the same question goes for you. Who goes shotgun in your car? Your mom or your boy?
No, if he's a gentleman, he will let my mom to go in the front.
Ooh, so if she's a lady, she'll let my mom go in the front?
If I was to be, hold on.
She almost
Hold
said
on.
no.
Mother-in-law that I've had, they let me sit in the front.
Oh, okay.
They be like, "Oh, I'm not one of those mother-in-laws." Da, da, da. But I have never had an issue with that. But if the man is a gentleman, he will let my mom sit in the front. You know, either way, my mom wouldn't mind. My mom would say also, you know, you can sit in the front. It don't matter.
Yeah.
I will let the mom go in the front seat if they allow me to wear headphones.
What? Why?
Man, they both sitting in the back, all right? You can conversate with each other.
Okay, how about,
You have to listen quiet for a moment.
I'm an Uber right now, you know what I mean? Like,
okay.
yeah, right?
Okay, I'm gonna say this comment, and you're gonna say your opinion.
Oof.
If my man,
Yeah.
if you're my man,
Yeah.
an example, and you have a guy friend, your best friend, and he's a cheater,
Oh, damn.
you're a cheater too
Why? What did I do?
because you're covering for him.
Yeah, but I'm faithful to you.
I don't know that.
Listen.
I don't know that.
You sure? I don't know. Are you sure?
I don't know that. What are your thoughts on that? Like,
Well-
okay, if I tell you, I have a friend, and you know everything about her, how she fuck with niggas, da da da, and she, you know, she outside. Would you let me go out with her? I think that was the correct question to ask. If I have a friend and you know she's a little hoe, would you let me go out with her to the club or to a restaurant or outside?
It ain't happening.
Exactly. So
happening.
it's the same. It's the same thing.
Nah, because we already know what's happening. You know what I mean? Like, the last thing I need is one of my homies, you know what I mean? Getting, you know, like, because when you think about it, let's say you go out with her and you're in that environment, and then one of my friends is there seeing the whole thing go down. You feel me? Like, it's just a bad taste. I stay away from that.
Yeah.
But, you know, that goes back to those, like, you know, guys' night outs, women's night, you know, girls' nights, things of that nature. I mean, it's okay. Like, I'm the type of person, I don't, like, if I could trust you, I'm not going to be on your back. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, I'm not that person. You know, I've been in relationships where my girl could go after work, go get a couple of drinks with her and her homegirls with no problem. But if you coming home at 1:30, it's like, where you been at? You know what I mean? Yeah, right? Like, what happened to after work? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
So, yeah, I kind of like stay away from that because then there's a lot of bad influence, you know? Girls trips, I've let, you know, my girl, you know, my, in the past go out on girls' trips. I didn't have no worries on that, you know. But she was very like she communicated. You know what I mean? Like she was always tapping in with me. Not that she had to, is because she wanted to. And I think because of that type of energy, it made me trust her a lot more because it's like, all right, you know, and plus she was out there with her friends and family. So it wasn't listen, I'm confident in that way because you want to know why?
Yeah.
If I find out you did some shit, then you fumbled.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And there's no problem with me. I get to walk with my head high. And now everybody that see me treat you good is going to be next online. And that's what women have to understand. I mean, my competition is my pockets with another man. A woman's competition is her looks. How long is your looks is going to last?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At some point, that's going to dilute. But guess what? I'm still going to get that bag. You know, and that's why it's more normal to see an older man with younger women because for the simple fact that they're looking for that beauty, right? So and then I guess that's where that whole speculation of women becoming expired, sort of say, that's where that comes from is because, you know, it's always revolving around looks, right?
Okay.
So, you know, if you're going to go ahead and you're going to mess up a good connection, I still got time on my hands.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm chilling. I mean, listen, I'm sure we all got a grandfather in his 70s still talking to some ladies. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
abuelo, cuidado.
I want to. This is a true or false. A cheating man will not have success in his life.
That's false. That's
What?
false. Yeah. And I'm sorry to say that. And you want to know why? It's because he's not even focused on the relationship. He's focused on getting that bag, and whoever's coming through is getting ran through. You know what I mean? So like, I'm not. That's not going. Yeah. He ain't skipping a beat. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I feel like a man who's a cheater, he's cheating himself.
Listen, I've been loyal
and
so many times.
At the end of the day, God is gonna punish him.
I mean, yeah, with some more crappy ass women, you know what I mean, for like
No.
a moment of time. The punishment is that he's not gonna find true love. That's the punishment.
So, in my opinion, a cheater man is maybe not cheating on the woman, but sorry, he may be cheating on the woman, but he's not cheating on himself.
Well, yeah,
That's exactly what he's saying.
That's
like,
being dishonest with himself.
no, he's actually honest with himself. He knows what he's doing.
There's a lot of cheaters in here.
I mean,
I'm gonna excuse myself. I'm not a cheater, but
take a break.
But like he say, if other girls want to go out on a girls trip, I'm the kind of man who say like, listen, you want to go out on a girl trip? Hold on a second. Let me get my rolos and let me get my bate and a little coffee, and we're gonna sit down in the house to chat. That's it. But you're not going out with girls because you know how they are.
Yeah, I match energy. If you gonna go out and have a good time, man, wait until you see me turn up.
Oh my God,
You
you're
know what I'm saying?
petty.
Nah, it's not even petty. It's like,
Now I have a question.
yeah,
Who you think has the wildest nights, boys or girls?
girls.
Girls.
Way too easy for them to turn up. They're not buying drinks. They're getting picked up. You know what I mean? You know, they're going to end up somewhere where they're celebrities, right? It's just going to happen. You know, for us guys, we go out there. It's not happening
Yeah.
like
Women's
that.
go out with $20 in their pocket. Men's go out with 10,000.
Well, barely. I seen a woman go out with nothing in her bag. Just
Oh my God.
lip gloss and foundation. You know what I mean? Like literally, that's all she had.
He said lip gloss and foundation.
That's all she had. No, but when you're cheating, yeah, like
Yeah.
when you're in that prime state where you know you got it, you could literally approach women and say, "This is what I want," and that's it. Because if you're not gonna do it, other women will.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Same thing that women can do with men. You know what I'm saying? But if you're cheating, see, listen, I've been in some real good relationships where I was very loyal, and I've wasted a whole bag on a woman for no reason.
Me too.
And sometimes I look back, and I look back and I be like, damn, bro, like that 10 grand could have went somewhere else that was pretty good. You know what I
I
mean?
know. Like I'm still paying that fucking shit.
Exactly. And that's because you're investing into that. But if you're just cheating and you just, you know, moving along, I mean, you're focused on your pockets, you're doing what you want to do, and you don't got to worry about anybody else kind of like interfering with that. Listen, no, there was a
You
time.
don't. She's your fiance.
Oh, she's my fiance.
Yes.
And I still haven't gotten to the point where I'm getting hooked up like that. That's an issue.
What the fuck?
Listen, when I'm in relationships and I'm doing good and I'm not their fiance, they're showing you love. They're inviting you to places. If you got to that point where you're their fiance and you're not allowed to go, that's an issue.
Okay, so would you go and leave her back?
What do you mean? I go no. I'm gonna tell my family like, yo, this is my wife,
Yeah.
my family,
Yeah.
and we have to be one family. Family is important to me.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't leave my fiance.
I feel
If
like
she's my girl, it's kind of like, well, you still got, you need a couple of more bendiciones at the house. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Before
I
you
feel
get that buy-in, But
I feel like she's just a toxic mother-in-law.
that would be very toxic because now you're separating family, and that I don't agree on.
Anything else you would like to say before we go bye-bye?
No, I think
We
it's been
talk a
pretty
lot
fun,
of shit.
yeah.
I
Is it-
haven't spoken so much with someone on a podcast in so long in English.
Okay, that's
are here.
damn.
En español.
Well, you guys talk fast. I was
Is
trying to
there
keep up.
anything,
Do we look like a joke to you?
you guys
No,
are
no,
my
I've,
family.
I've had an amazing time, so it was a good conversation.
Anything you want to promote yourself on?
I mean, follow me on Instagram, current 4R, CURRRENT, show me some love. And definitely, hopefully, you can hear me
Businesses
back.
that you do, jobs?
Oh yeah, I do business development, so I own a company called Omni Multi-Service. So I do business development for people that are interested in, being better, making them bankable. So, I do that, but definitely hit me up and we could definitely tap in and see where we could build.
Yeah, guys, my friends are, they're up there, I just don't hang out with bums.
No.
But anyways, I really hope you enjoy this video. I'm happy I had you on.
Thank you.
And I don't know, when will the next episode drop?
Yes.
Someday.
One
Sunday
day.
or someday, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this video. And I don't know when I'll be back. So I don't know. Yeah. Bye.
Yeah, ciao.